A demo of an app I built. I built 3 other apps with very similar configuration to this, just for different purposes. It is possible to combine all 4, but I just haven't done it. Whatever. So this is an app built in JavaScript MEAN full stack that's using MongoDB, Express, Angular, and Node. And the intention of the purpose of this app is to just help me organize things. It's a bookkeeping app, and I've used it to organize my connections on my social networks, all of them. Took a bit of time with data entry, but it is well worth it. So now I can use this for a multitude of projects that can advance my professional career in different ways and different hobbies of mine. So I'll give you one example. So I'm in a rock band. We're called the Unsung, and with this kind of connection, I've developed a few connections with a good amount of bands. What this app does, I can add connections and just write notes about them for myself. And what I've done with these, and I only add these connections when they reach out to me. For the most part, a few of them, like I found them, but mostly they're at least for musicians. A lot of these that I've added here, they're people that have reached out to me at some point. So as you can see, there's over 200. At least the word shows up. Sometimes it's in the link, so it doesn't really count. But it's safe to say there's a good amount of bands. So, for example, how I intend to use this app, how it's going to help me, how it's helped me keep my connections organized, and how I'm going to use it to advance my career. Let's see, for example, this is a band from Minnesota. So now I know that there's a band in Minnesota. I'm going to create a marker. What do they call it? So then I intend to ask them who sets up their local shows. Get their contact info. Go ahead and put this here, this one here. So, once I do this, I haven't executed this yet, but the idea is then I can have a fat list of show promoters from around the country, and that way I can organize a tour for my band. It's just one example how I'm using this app I built. This really helps me organize my network and how I can combine it with my education and interest in geography and geospatial technology to advance my career and my hobbies. Another example how I intend to use this app. There's a good amount of environmental, some groups. Some I found them, some they found me on social media. I like this section here where I fully intend to use. So now I know like a few groups here that are on Facebook, and if I ever want to like bring attention to maybe an environmental project I'm working on, I can ask these page admins if they like it, just consider giving it a share, just to give it some some public knowledge. This has an outreach initiative. Just good old-fashioned guerrilla marketing, speaking with people, connecting, and just as a way to engage the community with environmental work. So there are just a few ways that this app I built, how it organizing my social network can really help me hopefully advance my career. So I hope this demo made sense.